get my little thing to hold the phone up. I know my hair, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear about it, guys. All right, so hold on here. I got a little thing here that, where is it? Right here. And it's supposedly supposed to hold the phone. Let's see if it works, right? Hold on. All right. I guess it doesn't work. It's supposed to work, but it don't. Huh. Okay. So apparently this does not hold a phone. Well, that's great. So, guess I gotta hold it. You know, we're not gonna make it long anyways, because I'm gonna try to get out and go do a hunt here. But who is this? And what is this? This would be around here. Scott Carpenter, Sasquatch, something. Let's see what the name of the channel is. Hold on. The name of the channel is Scott Carpenter's Sasquatch Awareness Project. Okay? How many of you have heard about that? How many of you have heard of this channel? Tack, what's up? GB, I see you. Donnie, what's up? Ben Wheeler, what's up? Jason, what's going down? Moose. Has anybody heard? Okay, so it's Scott's son. Really? Okay, I got a membership, whatever that means. Somebody gifted memberships? Who did it? I don't know what that means. Oh. Did I get a membership? I don't know. Where are you from? I am from Ohio. Kumar. Purple. I don't know what that means. Let's know what's up. So anyways, I just watched a video of this guy, man. And dude, he just made the most outrageous claim on the planet. I don't know if you've seen the video, The Dark Truth About Patty, that he just did. How many of you seen this? Mix YT, what's up? What's going on, man? Have you guys seen this video? He claims that Bobby, I think that was Scott Carpenter's wife, right? That was his name. I'm going to get my hat here. Hold on, let me get my hat because I can't even look at myself with this haircut right now. I'm doing good, Mix. I'm doing real good. All right. Never heard of it. Okay. So I guess Bobby is Scott Carpenter's wife or one of the ones that died not too long ago. He isn't the researcher. His dad was by a long way. Well, listen to this, man. I'm watching it I watched it a couple weeks ago, Dilla said. Yeah, where he claimed that what really happened at the Patterson Gimlin film site is outrageous. And this dude should probably watch his mouth, man, if he, even wants his channel to survive. Okay. Love from Pakistan, sir. Well, you too, Mix. Love, baby, love. Floyd Randall, what up? Yeah, dude. So he claims that this Bobby girl, before she died, said that she had insider information. Yeah, Bobby Short. That's who he was talking about. She was someone Scott knew. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby Short. That was the one he was talking about, Tack. Claims this is how they got the Patterson Gimlin film. Roger Patterson Gimlin, right? And Bob Gimlin apparently, and in cahoots with a logging company, hired missionaries that specialize in killing Sasquatch. They came down, they caught an infant Sasquatch, which you're going to have to, I don't know how you're going to get an infant without running into the mom. Then they staked the infant next to the creek live, and 5 Sasquatch moved in, and they shot them all and killed them and buried them in a ditch. And that's how they got this Patterson Gimlin film. Nameless Creature, what's up? That is the most, I've never even heard that story. That's the most outrageous story that I've ever had, have ever heard. Wow. I mean, some people just got some balls. You know, I never really paid much attention to Scott Carpenter anyways, you know. I seen a couple of his things that I knew were fakes. The ones looking over the fence, knew it instantly. That's not what they look like. No matter where you're at. You know, there was just too many red flags for me with Scott Carpenter. I know some of you hold him as a very serious researcher. That's fine with you, okay? But when you're making claims about the Patterson Gimlin film, the Holy Grail of Bigfoot, stuff that a film that's been scrutinized by scientists over and over and over again, okay? And you're coming out with these ridiculous claims, man. What are you doing? I mean, wow, man. Wow. Christian, what's up, buddy? I will send you the video that MK Davis put out, Charles. Yeah, send that to me. Go look up Bobby Shorts. They tried shutting her up. Well, of course. She's lying. That never happened. Number one red flag for me when I heard him tell the story is these missionaries obtained and tracked with this dog a baby Sasquatch. Even a juvenile Sasquatch is going to rip your arms off, okay? A baby Sasquatch. How the hell did you get that baby away from its mom? That's what I want to know. So I'm calling bullshit right there. Bullshit. No. Lies. You know? Lies. I can't even believe that somebody would say something dumb like that. And then you're going to use it as bait. Right? And then you're going to kill 5 Sasquatch and leave them in a ditch and cut their heads and hands off and skin their skin. Right? So I started researching into this. Apparently, there's another source, I guess. The source I had, I could be wrong, said that Patty's not even a Bigfoot. What it is they skinned one out and put a guy in it. Which was the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Okay? I mean, I keep, carts or geek bars. UNC. Her research goes well beyond that. Her knowledge was exceptional. But why would you do that and lie? Because I'm telling you right now, that's a lie. That did not happen. Okay? There's no way. There is zero way, any way, shape, or form that even happened. Talking about the missing tapes, and apparently the whole thing was filmed, but the tapes are missing, and it's just, look, man, you know how much you would have made if you had those tapes, right? Somebody would have done come out with them if they existed. Facts. human nature. Greed and money would have got the best of them. It's just that simple. Like I said, I don't know much about Scott Carpenter or this Bobby Short, but I just seen this. I was like, what, dude? I mean, that's a pretty bold statement and pretty bold claim to make, man. You know what I'm saying? Do they have unicorns too? Apparently they were flying around with unicorns. They must have been on their backs, holding on to their horn. You know what I'm saying? Chasing Bigfoots around, because I don't know what the hell they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, number one, man, I don't care. Explain more detail to me how you got a baby Sasquatch. An infant is the word he used. How'd you get that? That's a negative. Just turned in on confused as that third monkey in line to get on the ark. Yeah, just what I'm saying. It's just about a video that I seen. You need to research her first mate. I don't know who she is, but I'm gonna obviously have to do some research. But and it's not verified that she even said this. In this video, on that channel that I just showed you that was done 10 days ago, he shows an email to him from Bobby Short to him. He shows an email in this, which we all know that could be faked very easily. You can fake an email and you can backdate it and you can do anything you want with it. You can Photoshop anything you want. It's not that hard to figure out. I don't know much about this Bobby person. I don't know what, I'm just saying that if this is something that was said by someone somewhere down the line, that's just, I'm going to tell you right now, you're full of shit. Never happened. I'm going to straight call your bluff, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to straight call your bluff. Coming from a man who's been attacked twice, I'm going to call your bluff, man. Put your hands on an infant Sasquatch and see what happens to you. I'm going to tell you right now. Do it. And number two, if they knew humans were in an area and they knew the humans kidnapped the infant Sasquatch, then they staked it by the river and then waited in the woods so they could shoot the Sasquatch when it comes to save the infant. I happen to know that this species is a little more smarter than that. So they already know it was kidnapped by humans. They would have circled around and flanked you, man. No, they're not gonna. There's not gonna be 5 of them just walk straight up to it. Oh, God. When you lie, at least do some research. Money can make anything happen, as well as I understand that. Not going to happen unless you take the whole tribe of South. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She was trying to expose what the government was doing to the forest people. The government ain't doing nothing to the forest people, man. Government don't care about Sasquatch, man. They don't care. You understand? The industry is just too powerful. All they would have done was they would have just implicated, instead of banning, they did the same thing they did with the little owl. Now, because of that owl, when you cut down a tree, you have to plant 2 in case one dies. That's all. That's all they did. They would have done the same thing with Sasquatch. I just find that really, really, really hard to believe. Yeah, man. See, this is why I don't watch YouTube, man. Because you just got a bunch of morons out there saying all kinds of weird stuff. What the hell? Hold on a minute, man. could hunt, stop elephants by hand. Anything can be stopped. Well, in the story, he didn't say that he shot the mom and stole the baby. He said they obtained an infant out of the woods. So, the fact that you killed the mother to get the infant is probably a very important part of the story. And somebody that was telling the truth would definitely put that in. It's psychological. You would definitely put that in the story if he was telling the truth. Okay, that's something that somebody's fabricating something. Okay, would forget early in a story to get later to another point. In the story that's more believable. So I just don't believe that, Jason. I'm sorry, man, if if you believe that story, but I don't. Hey, we don't always have to agree, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that's a little bit crazy to even mention. Why would you even mention that? Even if that was told to you, and even if you know that was truth, that's probably something you should keep to yourself, man, as a researcher. Because the first thing I thought of is, okay, I'm a hunter. When I clean an animal, I clean it right where I shot it. We know the exact spot of the film, of the Patterson Gimlin film. Why isn't a researcher already have gone there then and dug around looking for the bones? Right? That many bones, okay, there's not that much acidity to decay that many bones at one time stacked together. Now, a single skeleton would probably be gone by now, but 5 piled up in a ditch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I don't know. I just found it weird, man. So I'm going to get off here because I'm going to try to get to the geosite, guys. I'm going to stay outside. And this is, the last day that, we'll have phone service, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and get off. I'm going to get over to the geosite. I got a few things I want to put up at the gifting area so we can get that rolling. I don't like gifting, but, we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it. So, all right, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to say, because I didn't know if that was Scott Carpenter's son or somebody else that took over a channel, or that channel had popped up out of, I just didn't know much, and I didn't know what you guys knew about this, or if it's ever even been heard of before. Because the video that I seen just came out 10 days ago and said, and he says in the video, I'm about to say something that nobody's ever heard before. So if she has a book with this in it, why is he lying and say, I'm about to say something that nobody's ever heard before? See, I'm just confused, man. And this is why I need to just, start paying attention to my own research. You know what I'm saying? Because all it does is just throw me off, man, with all these other people doing their things, which is good. Everybody should do their own, do your own thing, man. Do your own research. Try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump off here, guys, all right? Because I think we lost Chad. I don't even know if I'm alive anymore. So, yeah, I think we lost Chad. Let me do it this way. What happens when I rotate this? I don't know. So, all right, I'm going to try to get over to the geosite and get that done. Get over to the gifting area, get something out there so we can stay in contact, all right? Remember, take a kid fishing, man, all right? Thank you, Vet. I'll see y'all in the great outdoors, man. I'll see you here in a little bit. Later.